Hello everyone. We are back with our second 30th anniversary countdown kit. Um, so we are doing this outside of Secret Lair Sunday because, well, we got 4 of these to get through and there's less than 4 Sundays left in 2022. So that got our cool D30, which it's just so unusual. So that beautiful foiling. And we got all our boosters. So let's get cracking. 93 is, if I remember correctly, a Shivan Dragon. Yep, Shivan Dragon. 94. Yeah. Having talked to several friends of mine, um, their hit rate on foils has actually been much higher than mine. Mishra's Factory for 94. Which I think they missed a really big opportunity to reprint Mishra's Factory in the Brothers War. Mishra's Foundry, well, kind of an approximation, is plays very differently. The difference between a 1 mana and 2 mana activation cost is huge. I believe Necropotence. Hey, it's a foil Necropotence. You know, I should be sleeving these as I go, especially the foil. Yeah, from what I've heard, many people are getting a much higher foil rate on these than supposedly what the official rate is. So, I don't know. Oh, I don't have enough sleeves at my desk. Oh, oh, yeah. 96. I forget what 96 was for this. And also, apparently, I've forgotten to turn my light on. So, hey, foil Limdal's Vault. I think that is. I think all the Limdal's Vaults that we've pulled so far have been foil, which, if I remember correctly, that's the only foil version that's out there. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember Limdal's Vault getting a whole lot of reprints over the years. I remember it got one in this Cold Snap Precons. Trade Wind Rider. don't know if it got one after that. Um, and if that was the only reprint it's had, then this would be the only way that it would be foil. Because those pretones did not contain foils, to the best of my knowledge. Um, Cold Snap was a weird set. They finally finished Smokestack. They finally finished um, the Ice Age cycle with it, but they did it like 15 years later. Was it 15 years later? It might have been 10 years later. Yeah, because Ice Age was 96 and Cold Snap was like 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. So it was a neat thing. Homelands never really felt like it fit in with Ice Age, but Alliances did. And a Squee Goblin Nabob is a foil. So yeah, it was a thing. So while we're opening these, it's probably a good idea for me to cover Lin Saviv as a foil. This is what I mean. Like, it's supposed to be, if I remember correctly, a 20% foil rate, and right now we're 50-50. Um, I'm trying to grow this channel. Um, this is my first YouTube channel. I've been involved on the periphery of a couple of YouTube channels over the years. Nothing that really got big. But have a goal of hitting 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Now, I don't have a lot of control over that. Um, I can just keep making cool videos, well, what I think are cool videos, and hopefully all of you agree. Wild Bung Roll. Um, and support what I'm doing here. And the best way to do that is by subscribing. Second best way is by leaving comments or sharing videos. So, if you want to help out, it's cool. If not, that's cool too. No stress here. Either way. But if we do reach that goal, I plan on giving away a gift bundle for the Brothers War to a random subscriber. So, little incentive there. Just my way of saying thank you to everyone that has decided to subscribe. So if you'd like to help towards that goal, don't forget to hit subscribe. And yeah, tell your friends or relatives or neighbors or coworkers, whoever, about the channel. If they like it, they'll subscribe. If not, they won't. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Unlike basically any other subscription ever. We got Chrome Mox with retro border. Since that is, from what I understand, the most expensive card in the set, we're going to go ahead and sleeve that. But yeah, just chill vibes, opening some magic, Having a good time. You know, eventually I'll start streaming these. At least some of the bigger pack openings. Glimpse of Nature. Good old Kamigawa. But, you know, just having a good time, cracking packs. Sometimes talking about Magic. You know, complaining about Wizards. Yeah, the normal stuff. Oh, man. Hey, foil lightning helix. And like, I get it. I probably shouldn't complain about Wizards as much as I do. But you know, they make this game that I've spent most of my life playing. And it's upsetting when they make decisions that I feel harm the game or harm the player base or things that just don't seem right. But in the end, they are a company, and they are owned by Hasbro, which is also a company. Ooh, foil Bogarden Hellkite. Um, so that's a thing. And, you know, the upside of capitalism is it makes all these cool things that the market will bear, and the downside about capitalism is it does not care. It only is in pursuit of profit. At least laissez-faire capitalism is. In the world? Come on. There we go. It's just hard to find a grip point on that. We have Ponder. Eventually I will remember what is in each of these packs. Because for now, it is almost all a surprise. Even though this is the second one of these that I've opened. Alright, 2008. I will say, although the later sets are great, like, this is my favorite point in Magic history. Basically before I went to college. This 2007, 2008, they're whatever. I mean, there's been some other great times in Magic, but it's not the same. There's something about when you're younger and can just spend so much more time on Magic. Man, it's such a pretty Bloodbraid elf. And that changes, as you get older. But you got all those dang responsibilities, and you got taxes and everything else. All kinds of things to make you anxious in the world. It's not quite, it's, yeah, not quite as inherently joyful as being a kid, just, getting to play a great game. But on the plus side, being an adult means you can have adult money, which means you can get things like this. Hey, Sun Titan. Like, so I always feel kind of conflicted. Like, I can afford the cool stuff, at least, generally I can. The like the not including the debacle with $1,000 booster packs, which was just dumb. Um, like I can generally afford cool stuff, but then I feel like I don't have the time to play with the cool stuff. The eternal struggle of being an adult. So I guess can't quite afford it enough to enjoy it, which raises the question of can I actually afford it? You know, I can afford to buy it, but can't afford the time to enjoy it. Could I really afford it in the first place? And to that, my answer is I don't know. It's that weird question of is time money? And if so, how do you quantify your time? But then we start getting into weird, deep philosophical questions. It can be fun, but it's a little too early in the day for me for those. Let's see. Forget what we had in 2012. Deathrite Shaman. That's right. Good old Deathy. Like I remember there was a nickname for Deathrite Shaman. I don't remember what it was. I know I shorthanded it a lot to DRS. And if I remember correctly, it is banned in everything but Vintage right now, which is a little disappointing. I guess it's not banned in Commander, but I rarely play Commander, so that is much of a. How is that damage coming out of the thing? All right, 2014. We have Siege Rhino. $2015. Yeah. And to clarify a question that I got, not from a subscriber, but actually from a friend of mine, um, I don't make any money on this channel. Like, nothing is sponsored currently. All of these are purchased out of my own out of pocket myself. And it's likely going to be like that for the foreseeable future. Um, I have no major plans to monetize this channel because I don't know that is something I would want to do because I don't really want to be beholden to sponsors, and having a Patreon just feels weird to me. Um, but I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get to that. Maybe like something where I open boosters for people on stream or something. I don't know. If that's something you'd be interested in, post a comment down below, because that seems like it would be fun. Thalia. Around a 2017. You know, I just had the realization this is almost the same number of packs as in a box. I mean, it is the same number as a set booster box. That's a lot of packs to open. We get a foil nickel bolus. That's cool. So, I have 5 of these. We've already opened one. And this, of course, is our second. But I think that I'm going to miss my goal of getting a playset of regular ones. Because I'm pretty sure we've already gotten at least one duplicate. Ooh. Just barely fast enough with the mute button there. I had to sneeze. Arclight Phoenix. I wonder if Arclight Phoenix is still relevant in Modern. I know it was for a while, but I feel like I haven't heard anything about it in quite some time since Ragavan was printed. Like, did Arclight Phoenix get replaced by Ragavan in the Is It Tempo deck? Emery, Lurker of the Lock. It's funny, it looks like a smile, but that just the for some reason the way the face is laying out, it looks like it's sad. So Shark Typhoon. 2001, and then we're going to be up to this year. You know, I just noticed that the set numbering within Secret Lair has each of these as the year. Not sure how I missed that before, or if I might have not missed it. I might have said something about it before, but I don't remember seeing it earlier. Elite Spellbinder. But I just consciously noticed that. Like, I like that, but I wonder. I mean, it's a long way from now, but you know, I wonder how that's gonna go in 10 years. Alright, then we've got Nashi, Moon Sage's Scion, and our Lotus Field, which this one is also foil. Now, I'm curious if all of the Lotus Fields are foil, because I believe our first one was also foil. In fact, I'm going to grab my book. Where's my book? You know, I think I might have put it in the other room. Let me check. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think the other one we got was foiled too. Let's see. Binder, Nashi. Yeah, it looks like our other one was foiled too. Yep, it was. So that's interesting. Hopefully they're not all foil, because I would like to have a set of non-foil Lotus Fields with this art, because that's just beautiful art. But we will see. Oh, I had hopes of completing a full 30th anniversary set, but looking at some of the prices that have been coming out, I don't know how likely that is to happen, but we'll see. I ended up getting one Sarah Angel play promo, two Wood Elves play promos, and three Wall of Roots play promos, and that's all I've gotten so far, which means I think I've missed a few, but we will see. As always, thanks for joining us on this one. Um, yeah, do the whole like, share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you know someone that you think would like to watch the channel, please please share with them. Again, we are trying to hit a goal of 100 subscribers before the end of the year, and if we do that, then I'll be giving away a Brothers War gift bundle, and something apparently just fell off my desk. So hopefully that wasn't something important. But again, thanks for joining us on this adventure. We'll see you next time. Bye.